message is for someone out there. Some people say you shouldn't have no expectations. But let me remind you, they didn't say you shouldn't have a standard. Kamisha Monica, everybody. And this message is for someone out there. All right, everybody. Welcome to We the Tribune. We're back with another show. And if you ain't here, you ain't nowhere. All right, everybody. All right, so look, I'm just going to tell you right now up front, if you guys, this show is based out of Las Vegas. And we could be traveling all over the world sooner than later. But I will say this. If you are stopping by in Las Vegas, you know, some of these topics could turn into real hot topics. And you might have some information on this topic that is a social update. That is something that, oh, hell no. The public needs to know this. Sometimes we're not reading through the information and interpreting it properly. So, hey, everybody out there today, everybody, look, I'm here in Las Vegas. Send me your social updates to the site. And you could find me on all social platforms, Kamisha Monica. You can send me your social updates there too. Now, I ain't going to say I'm going to accept all of them. All I'm saying is bring the coffee and the tea and the high fructose corn syrup. We want it all. All right, everybody. Anywho, let's move on with the show. Now, for our social update for today. This has to do with like water contamination and chemicals in water, right? Something we drink every day, something I'm drinking now. Something I'm drinking now. Wouldn't you like to know? Anyways, well, water contamination. 100 million could possibly be exposed. But this here is going to reduce that exposure. It's also going to prevent illnesses. And guess what? One of the things that was listed was cancer. Well, I guess what I'm talking about is the USA has placed a first ever federal limit on toxic forever chemicals in none other than our drinking water. So basically, the government has decided that the levels of chemicals that could be in our drinking water has to be, let me put it in their words, requires utilities to reduce the chemicals to the lowest level they can be reliably measured, which means they have to be so low that it almost would not even affect us. I'm hoping that's what that means. So that's your social update for today. Hey, and I'll be right back with the state of American culture. everybody. Welcome back with the State of American Culture. And today's topic is social aspects of feminism. Social aspects of feminism. From the looks of things, feminism has come about because of discrimination and exclusion on the basis of sex and gender for at one point what we consider as women, girls, and now extending that to what some would say is transgender women. So, um, I think most people, if I talk about that subject, most people will even begin to exclude transgender from this conversation when it comes to feminism. If they are basing it on their ideology of gender roles and what they believe about your sex as it is defined. I know this is a touchy subject, but right now, I think when I talk about social aspects of feminism, I would like to talk about the one aspect of exclusion, and exclusion based on women and also based on transgender women. I think I feel like based on what social media is currently in a state of, I think our social media would make us feel one way or the other about these issues. But I as a person, believe that they're interchangeable. You know, most of us don't know what it's like to live, or most of us do know what it's like to live our lives living in the body of something we believe that we're not. I don't know what it's like living in that. So when I talk about like exclusion in reference to transgender women, I don't think it's a problem with excluding them from the conversation. I think it's a problem when that exclusion leads to outrage, and the outrage is a fight back that, hey, we're women too. And that's when women challenge that. So, right now in America, in reference to the state of American culture, social aspects of feminism, narrowing it down to exclusion, and then having the debate on women and transgender women having some type of uncomfortability right now for what I see online in social media. I'm not talking about things or conversations that are not being had, they're being had. But I'd like to know where you guys stand on this issue. For me, I think it's just when people are over the top and fighting and arguing turns out just because you guys disagree. That's where it gets a little tricky for me. But to stand on your position, to stand on business, well, I think in this country, they would say you have the right to. But will you be the one excluding someone? Will you be responsible for how that turns out in the end? And if you don't mind, hell, I guess you just don't mind. And that's it for the state of American culture. We'll be right back with Who Got. All right, everybody.
Hi, my name is Edgar Alejandro. I'm the co-founder of Rising Again Productions. So we've been here in Vegas producing films for the past couple of years, and we've seen our fair share of studios. We've worked in our fair share of studios, and to be honest, WWDBTV has been our favorite by far. John is so welcoming. The space is wonderful. It's perfect for what we need. We've had rehearsals here, we've had callbacks here, we've had table reads here. So if you're a Vegas creative, or really just a creative coming into Vegas, definitely check out this space. Chat with John. I think you'll find that this studio has everything that you'll need as well.
All right, we're back with Who Got Fucked. All right, everybody. If you've been living under a rock, or you've just been sleeping 12-hour days and you've been so tired that you can't wake up any further, I don't know. You have to be unalive to not know this story right here. One we must ask ourselves, What is going on here? 2, is the actions justified? And 3, is this even real? Hip hop mogul, bad boy, Sean, they call him Diddy, they call him P. Diddy, they call him Love. I mean, and a host of other names. But I think most of us who've grown up under the musical regime, the musical dynasty, the musical excellence in Black culture. Well, the mogul himself, Sean Diddy Combs, is under fire. Sean Combs, I don't want to say it wrong, but he has so many names. I'm not sure where he's at right now. But I would say this: a tape surfaced of Sean Diddy Combs beating a young woman by the name of Cassie, who was an artist with him at a point of time. She did have a hit, and she became his girlfriend for damn near 10 years, somewhere around those numbers. Well, the tape surfaced last week, and this tape, he was assaulting Miss Ventura, kicking her, dragging her, throwing things, running down a hotel in his tile at full speed to then come to an elevator where she was standing and knock her down. And all the while, we've seen the award shows where he's saying, giving her shout outs. I don't know. Some would even say he's taunting her during those award shows because he also said he was innocent this whole time until the tape surfaced. Actually, it's sad for both parties because here we come again with mental health issues, and not for the victim. I mean, for the person who assaulted, who abused the person. This is sad because everything we know about Bad Boy and P. Diddy and Cassie and this legacy left, I'm not sure, but it may have been shattered. Seek help. And for Cassie, for you, you already know that you're going to need help. I was once in this field, and I'm no person to tell you what to do. But having worked in the field, I would say, I know you're going to get all the help you need. And to P. Diddy, get the help you need as well. I understand the statute of limitations are up, but get the help you need. Stay close to your family and your loved ones. No judgment pass here. I'm just a person that know that celebrities are also human beings. And P. Diddy, you totally wrong for this one. Call a spade a spade. That was fucked up. And she totally got it. All right, everybody. We'll be right back with Network Music World Artist Song in the 21st Century.
Hello, my name is Mona Van Joseph, and I'm known locally as Mystic Mona. And I want to welcome you to a new program here on WWDBTV called 3. 3 is an amazing concept where a caller will call in, they will ask a specific question, and Chris Gray, our astrologer, Rainy Day, our clairvoyant medium, and myself, I'm an intuitive tarot consultant, will actually answer your one specific question. So all I want you to remember is 3.Vegas, one question, 3 readers, 3 answers, exclusively here on WWDB TV.
Network Music World Artist Song in the 21st Century goes to Network Music World Artist Song in the 21st Century goes to all right, everybody. with lyrics like, there's nothing I can really say. I can't lie no more. I can't hide no more. Then don't come out of hiding. Eh. Billboard Hot 100 hit the charts. Released in April 2011. Record label Island. Songwriters Alex Clare and Jim Dugard. Producers Ariel Rashad, Mike Spencer, and Major Lazer. From the album The Lateness of the Hour, Network Music World artist song goes to Network Music World artist song of the 21st century goes to Alex Clare for Too Close. Thank you for your contributions to music, and you are our Network Music World artist song of the 21st century. Life is good. It gets better with music. Now for our closing thoughts.
Welcome to WWDBTV.com. Hi, I'm Dr. Jeff McGee, and whether you have a phone, a laptop, an iPad, a computer station, this is a phenomenal studio that I've been invited to be one of a group of owners here in Las Vegas. And WWDBTV is a digital platformed provider that you need to know about. If you're coming into Las Vegas and you want to record some video, whether it's an infomercial, commercial, program, spotlight, employee engagement, whether you want to create your own online show, podcast, or program, whether you want to, in essence, come in and record a program that you want to share with people on a personal basis or a professional basis, or whether you want to create a program and even then have a studio station brand you can park it with, where we will co-promote it and put it out there on the internet as well as on, in essence, Roku and other relationships we have, then this is where you want to stop in. Go to the internet and look us up. If you're watching us right now live, you already know where we are. But if you want to find out more about our operation at WWDBTV, then send us a message and we will connect back with you. We are ready to serve you.
Before I go, a thought just crossed my mind. When we expect, are we setting ourselves up for failure? To think more or think less? Or not think at all about what we should need and want from others or anything in life? What I'm saying today is whether you choose to have expectations or not, it doesn't get rid of the fact that you should still have a standard. So you don't have to have expectations, but you do or should have a standard for yourself. Let that sit. That's it. That's all. Until we meet again. I'll see you guys next week. Deuces.